Nah, teman-teman, kali ini gue mau nonton video terkait respon Pak Prabowo di forum internasional saat ditanya tentang sikap Rusia yang nggak ngebantu Iran saat diserang Israel. Nah, katanya Pak Prabowo langsung menjawab dengan tegas nih. Dan menariknya lagi, sepertinya Presiden Putin tampak serius memperhatikan kata yang diucapkan oleh Pak Prabowo. Ada apakah dengan momen ini? Yuk kita tonton bareng-bareng.
Thank you. I think, in my opinion, it's not easy.
Kalau kata Pak Prabowo, ini tuh sebenarnya nggak
We
mudah,
are determined
tapi
to
ini adalah
obey.
garis yang ingin kami
As I
pertahankan.
said, we
Kita
respect
itu harus saling menghormati semua
the great
negara,
powers, we respect our neighbors,
dan kita
and we
benar-benar
really
percaya
believe
bahwa
the only
satu-satunya jalan
way
menuju kemakmuran
for
itu, kita itu
prosperity
harus ada
is
kolaborasi, kerjasama,
collaboration,
dan hidup
cooperation,
berdampingan secara damai.
and peaceful
Betul.
coexistence. And this is what we try to achieve.
Jadi intinya
So,
itu yang diterapkan
we
sama Pak
want to
Prabowo.
maintain good relations, and we try to convince all parties
Untuk meyakinkan semua
the only
pihak, betul.
way forward in this planet is getting smaller. We cannot afford rivalry that is going nowhere. That can
Sebenarnya kalau misalnya ada
especially with
persaingan, itu tuh kita bakal
into
menghancurkan satu sama lain. Jadi
confrontation.
sebisa
So,
mungkin yang disampaikan oleh Pak Prabowo ini
I'm
bisa
convinced that
kita
we have to
terima.
maintain
Karena
this
intinya
path of
dia itu
non-alignment.
menyarankan jangan ada persaingan
Mr.
antar
President,
negara,
you were
supaya tidak membelah
shaking
atau
your head
memperpecah
when we were
satu
exchanging
negara.
this question. What are your thoughts on, bringing adversaries to the table? Does it require is defeat a prerequisite for dialogue, or we can, bypass this phase and go to dialogue? And there are so many crises in the world that cannot afford a victorious
Well, I have to say here that Nelson Mandela is one of my greatest icons, my greatest hero. I think it's an inspiration. He was put in prison for many years. He was sentenced to death, threatened to be sentenced to death, accused of many things. And his famous statement was that he was willing to give his life for the principle of freedom. But the greatness of Nelson Mandela, when he got out of prison, he worked for reconciliation with his former enemies. So this is the greatness of Nelson Mandela, and this I try also to carry out in my domestic politics. I reconcile
Jadi
with
kata Pak Prabowo,
many of my
walaupun dia memiliki
former
musuh
opponents.
sebelumnya, dia sering
For
bermusuhan
instance,
sama
we had
salah
a
satu
very
pihak,
long
tapi ada kemungkinan
rebellion,
mereka itu bisa berteman
separatist
kembali gitu.
rebellion in Aceh, very long. I think more than nearly 30 years. But can you imagine that the former commander of the Aceh Liberation Army, fighting against us for 25 years more, now he joined my party. He's in my political party. And he's now governor of Aceh, and I'm president of Indonesia. This shows that former
Sebelumnya
enemies
itu Pak Prabowo itu dia itu mantan
and I think this
TNI
is the lesson
dan sekarang
of Nelson
menjabat
Mandela.
jadi Presiden Indonesia. Itu keren banget.
I want to say I was a former soldier, and as a former soldier, I really know the value of peace and reconciliation. As a former soldier, I always try, now even before, I always try
Dia itu selalu menerapkan negosiasi sama setiap negara agar tidak
better
ada masalah satu sama lain.
to kill each other. This is my position. Always talk.
Dia itu selalu berbicara dan selalu bernegosiasi sama setiap negara.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would later go back to some aspects of your answer, mainly about the nuclear aspect of what's happening. But I'd like to go back to the other participants. Indonesia, Bahrain, and South Africa are three countries actively deepening relationship with Russia. From what I understood, this conflict, unfortunately, and I hope I'm wrong, might go for long.
Jadi di sini Pak Prabowo menjelaskan kalau Indonesia itu dia itu non-blok, jadi nggak memihak sama Iran atau Israel. Intinya itu dia itu ingin perdamaian dunia.
In terms of pressure coming from your other allies, this is a very, very complicated situation. You don't want to be in any way, but that's reality. I will start with you, Mr. President.
Jadi Rusia ini dia itu posisinya itu cukup positif gitu. Jadi dia itu bersikap adil, Indonesia pun bersikap adil.
For Indonesia, we are very clear that we have always been on the line. In the Ukrainian situation, I think 2 years ago,
jadi Pak Prabowo itu mengusulkan perdamaian dunia.
Proposed immediate ceasefire in place, and I think at that time,
jadi setiap jurnalis yang diadakan oleh Pak Prabowo itu mereka selalu mengusulkan untuk perdamaian dunia gitu.
But the reaction from the Western governments, not. I have to be fair. Not all Western governments, but many Western media virulently attacked my proposal. They said that I was proposing the peace of the cemetery. That was what many of these Western journalists accused me of. So we would always propose a peaceful solution. And at that time I reminded everybody that
intinya Pak Prabowo itu selalu mengusulkan solusi untuk perdamaian.
The war in Korea is officially not yet over, but there's a peaceful condition. So that was what we proposed, like to save the people of Ukraine on all sides, people of the Russian-speaking areas, just to save them. A secession in place. That was we are far from the place, but we want to promote a peaceful solution. So I don't understand who's going to give sanctions to us.
We were talking about friendship a while ago, and the friends of Russia.
Kalau respon Pak Prabowo, kenapa Rusia itu nggak ngebantu saat Iran diserang Israel? Jawabannya Pak Prabowo itu, setiap negara itu memiliki tanggung jawab dan membela kepentingan nasionalnya sendiri, gitu. Jadi berteman berarti berteman.
Russia did not step up to help that ally. This is at least one of the narratives in the media.
Mencoba bekerja sama, namun berteman tidak berarti bahwa setiap negara harus menyerahkan kepentingan nasional mereka.
Is the logical position that each country is responsible and will defend its own national interest.
Jadi setiap negara itu harus membela dan melindungi kepentingan nasionalnya sendiri.
Trying to cooperate, trying to help each other, but being friends does not mean that every country must give their.
Di sini Presiden Putin tampak serius sekali mendengar ucapan dari Pak Prabowo.
It will be the decision of every country to defend and protect its national interest. That is my position.
Mr. President, how your country is, let's say, taking advantage of the current economic situation in Russia, like, people left, businesses are left back. There are opportunities in the market now for a country like
Di sini
Indonesia.
Pak Prabowo
How are you
menjelaskan perkembangan
leveraging the
ekonomi yang ada
situation?
dia kembangkan di Indonesia.
As I mentioned that I have had good
Jadi dia bekerja sama
relations
juga
with Russian
dengan Rusia
business
dan
entities,
negara-negara lain.
business groups. But mostly, I have to be very frank, they were interested and they are interested in coming into Indonesia. And because I think we have a lot of sectors that are still very, let us say, at the ground level, a lot of way to grow. And so basically it's mostly Russian groups that want to come to Indonesia. But before, our groups have joint ventures with Russian groups in commodities trading, oil and gas. So, and now we open our markets for Russian agricultural products. So, I think it's not that we're going to take advantage, but we are going to look for all opportunities.
Yeah.
Because we have also been given a very heavy dose of tariffs from, everybody knows, right, from the American market. So we are forced now to look for new markets. Africa, Latin America, Eurasia. We are just concluded. We are in the process of concluding a free trade agreement with the Eurasian Union. So European Union, of course. So it's a matter of, for us, it's a matter of diversity. But yes, we are confident. We have our strengths, we have our ability, and our relations also with China is very good and very strong. So it's not that we are optimistic, to say the least. Thank you.
I will keep like 1 minute round for each participant. If there is anything I failed to ask or something that you have in mind to go, I'll move to you, Mr. President.
I'd just like to thank President Putin and the
Sebisa
organizers of
mungkin
this
untuk menghindari konflik antar negara
for this
agar
great
tidak
opportunity.
merugikan satu
I
sama lain.
think we've learned a lot from each other.
Mungkin
Thank you very much.
sekian dulu video yang dapat kita tonton ya bareng-bareng.